What still don't look good? What still don't look good? Shabbat Shalawam. Welcome to Feast of the Blowing of the Trumpets. All praise to the Most High. Khan, can we get an all praise to the Most High?
All praise to the Most High.
Can we get another all praise to the Most High?
All praise to the Most High.
Can we get another all praise to the Most High?
All praise to the Most High.
All praise to the Most High.
All praise to the Most High.
Khan? Yeah. All praise to the Most High. So as always, we're going to start with Colossians 3:17. Oh, man, I don't even find that. First for everything. Right? Colossians 3:17.
This is Colossians 3:17. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all Basham Mashayach Yahawashi, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father, Basham Mashayach Yahawashi.
So all that we said to do is going to be how? Basham Mashayach Yahawashi, which is what? In the name of the anointed Savior. Very important that we see this because, you know, and reason why we start here, because this is how we receive spiritual power from the Most High. You want to read the rest of it? Giving thanks to the Most High.
Giving thanks to the Most High and the Father, Basham Mashayach Yahawashi.
Right, so we give thanks to the Most High in the name of the anointed Savior. It's very important that we see this because, like I say, get St. John 14:6. It's very important that we see this because this is how we receive spiritual power from the Most High. And he's the power. Who the power?
Yahweh's the power.
Who the power?
Yahweh's the power.
Khan. Who the power?
Yahweh's the power. Hey,
how long?
Forever.
How long?
Forever.
How long?
Forever.
That's right, man. Khan.
John 14:6. Mashayach Yahawashi said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me.
See, he said he's the way, the truth, and the life. It's very important that we see this because people will say, well, what's the truth? They'll say Yahawashi is the truth. Right? Say Yahawashi is the truth. Right? Would you say, I am the way, the truth, and the life? But you got to understand what he's saying because he's saying, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. Right? So now, what is the truth? Psalms 119:142 is very important that we see this because I know a lot of y'all probably haven't really been, you know, tuned into the wisdom and our teachings and so forth, but it's very important that we see this. Read this.
This is Psalms 119 and 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
So what is he saying? He's saying, I'm the way, the truth, and the life, right? So what is he really saying? Go back to John 14:6, because it's got to make sense.
John 14:6. Mashayach Yahawashi said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
So he's saying he's the way to show us how to follow the truth that's going to lead to everlasting life. You understand? But see, you have these Gentile spirits that want to say that you ain't got to follow the law. You got to have no works. The work is the law, following the Most High's laws. Exodus 18:20. Clearly, I mean, it's telling you what you're going to be saved by. Just having faith in their Jesus Christ, and it ain't the Most High. He ain't the Most High, but they say he the Most High, Khan. And he said, Mashayach Yahawashi is the Most High is the Mashayach Yahawashi. How is that going to work? I mean, come on, who he pray to? Himself? He got to pray. If he the Most High, the Most High got to pray. Do the Most High have to pray? Who he praying to? Huh? Talk to me. Who he praying to? Who the Most High praying to? No. Nobody. Come on, make that. I mean, it's kind of crazy how they think. That's why I call it Christian insanity. Insanity, man. I mean, really, it's really insane. It's really, I mean, you think about it, man. I mean, come on, we're gonna show this, man. Read.
This is Exodus 18 and 20.
Tell me you ain't got no works, all you gotta do is have faith. Come
And
on.
thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws.
He told us to be taught what?
Ordinances and laws.
Ordinances and laws. Read.
And shall show them the way wherein they must walk.
Hear that? Show them in the way that they should walk. Mashayach Yahawashi just told us what? I'm the way. Did he say he the way? He said, I'm the truth. I'm the way to show you how to follow what? The laws of the Most High, the commandments of the Most High. That's going to lead to what? Everlasting life. Point blank. And he said, no man come to the Father but by me. Con? Yeah, man. So what he say? Read it from the top.
Exodus 18 and 20. And thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws, and shall show them the way wherein they must walk.
They must walk. We got to walk in these laws, man. Come on. Read.
And the work that they must do.
And the work that they must do. Where am Mashayach Yahawashi at in the scripture? He there. He come in the volume of the book. But see, they're going to use him for a scapegoat to not have to keep what? His laws. Did he sin? He didn't sin. He didn't break no laws. So how they going to be like, they say, I'll ask you to do today, what's Christian being Christ-like? How you like him and you breaking the laws? You ain't following the moral laws, civil laws, dietary laws, or ceremonial laws. Like right now, we getting ready to celebrate Feast of Trumpets, right? So how is it that they in tune with what you're supposed to do when they don't follow no laws, man? What they getting ready to do? They going home partying. Or there was a Sabbath party, buying everything and doing everything on the Sabbath, but you're not supposed to be doing. You know, these are the things that the Gentiles, talking about our people, because they Gentiles. They really Gentiles. They're not Israelites. They might, you know, understand that some kind of way that we Israelites, but they're not Israelites, man. They Gentiles, for real. And your mind, the way you think, makes you either an Israelite or a Gentile. Straight up. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Follow your mind, right? You follow your mind where? Either to the kingdom or where?
Destruction.
Destruction. That's right. Whoa. You know, that's a choice you got. Choose life or death. That work is keeping the Most High's laws. Straight up. His commandments. Con? Would you agree? So he told us, hey, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No man come to the Father but by me. Is there a New Testament when he said that? So what are you going by?
Law and Testament.
The law and the prophets. That's it. But see, people can't understand that. If you understand that, there is no New Testament. Show me a New Testament when Paul walked the earth. Peter, James, none of them. Nobody had no New Testament. It was compiled in 325 AD in the wicked council of Nicaea. With wicked Constantine set up these books gonna be in the Bible. And Apocrypha was in there. It's in this book right here. It's in the original King James Bible. It's right here. They took it out. 14 books. If y'all read the Apocrypha, you know the Apocrypha is pretty point blank clear. You know what I mean? You can understand it, right? But what's in here? First Maccabees and second Maccabees. That's the Greek Empire. That's not, when you look at Maccabees, that's the end of the Persian Mede Empire. Not Maccabees, but Malachi. Then you got a blank page. Then you end up in, that's the Persian Mede Empire. You got the blank page. Then you end up in the what empire? The Roman Empire. So they took the Greek Empire out. Who's the Greeks?
Edomites.
Edomites, right? So they took that part out. So what? You would never see them in action as they were from Alexander the Greek all the way to that wicked Antiochus Epiphanes and all of them, man. And what they did wasn't Alexander the Greek so much. It was mainly his four generals that came after him. But that one wicked one was Antiochus Epiphanes. You got to say something. So I mean, what's up?
The 14 books that was taken out of the Bible was done by the Protestants too.
Yeah, I know. Okay, you just want to let everybody know that?
If I don't know if they do or not. So
Cool, you're right. Yeah. And see, that's you look at the Protestants, it's in the Catholic Bible. They're in the Catholic Bible. They only, what they do, Hail Marys and this, that, and the third, whatever. You know, they ain't doing the reading of the understanding of the Bible. You know, most of all these religions come still from the Catholic Church anyway. Y'all understand this. So this is what we're dealing with, man. Get Baruch 4 and 1 and 2. Because he said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. He the way to show you how to follow the laws of the Most High, because he did not sin. He's an example. They want to be Christ-like, they say, right? How they gonna be Christ-like, and they can say you can do whatever you want to do. All you got to do is call on the name of Jesus. Make that make sense. That's why this trumpet got to be sounded loud. Very straight up. Read that.
It says Baruch 4:1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High.
The what?
The commandments of the Most High.
The commandment of the Most High. Read.
And the law that endured forever.
And the law that endured how long?
Forever.
How long?
Forever.
How long?
Forever.
Forever. Come. The commandments and the law endure forever. So how come they not keeping the commandments? How come they not keeping the laws? Make that make sense. Read.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
So how they gonna come to life as Gentiles and they don't keep the laws? Make that make sense. This everlasting life, you know, all they that keep it gonna come to life. And they saying that all they gotta do is have faith in Jesus. Make that make sense. It don't make sense. He didn't say that. You won't find no scripture where he said, hey, just have faith in me, you can make it to the kingdom. Right? Go ahead.
But such as leave it.
Such as leave what? The law and the commandments of the Most High, what he wrote with his finger, read.
Shall die.
Shall what?
Shall die.
Shall what?
Shall die.
Shall die, man. Now how you gonna live and you talking about you ain't under no commandments. You ain't gotta keep no laws. How you gonna be able to really live and make it to the kingdom and you're not keeping the laws? The commandments of the Most High. You know, there's always 2 commandments. Love the Most High with all that strength. Love the Most High with all their heart, mind, and soul, and strength, and love thy neighbor as thyself. All the laws, 613 laws, are combined together in those 2 principles. You know, how we serve the Most High and how we serve each other. That's what he's talking about. He's not eliminated nothing. You know what I mean? We still got to keep the laws. You know, the only law that we're not dealing with precisely is the law of sacrificing animals for the atonement of our sins. Right now, we got to do Romans 12:1. This is what we got to do for ourselves right now, because the Mashayach Yahawashi was the ultimate sacrifice. We blowing the trumpet. The feast of the blowing of the trumpet. We're going to blow this trumpet, man. Loud and clear. Read.
Romans 12:1.
This is what we need to be doing. Read.
I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice.
Right. That's what we got to do. We got to present what?
That you present your bodies a living sacrifice.
We got to present our bodies a living sacrifice. You know what a sacrifice is? Giving up something that you don't necessarily want to do. You know what I mean? Give it up. You know, like you got to sacrifice something. You got to say, okay, well, you want to do this, but you don't do it. You got to give it up, man. You can't just be walking around here and I'm an Israelite once a week. Come on, man. It take a lot of work to do this, man. It take a whole lot of allowing your body to be a living sacrifice, for real, in doing this work, man, to make it. I'm just saying to make it. You want to make it, then you got to look at what he said. What he say?
I beseech you, therefore, brethren.
It is very clear. By who?
By the mercies of the Most High.
Did it say mercy?
Mercies.
Mercies, man. You know what that means? You know what mercy means, right? No.
Receiving something you do not deserve. Mercy is not getting something you do deserve.
To get.
Yes.
Mercy is not getting something that you do deserve to get. You know what I mean? Like it tells you in the Shalawam Bible Dictionary concerning Edom, it says Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scripture as a scene of great future judgment. She is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy from the Most High. That's what they say. It's right there. And give scripture to back it up. Isaiah 34:5-6 and Isaiah 63rd chapter, verse 1 down. So this is real. I mean, it's right there. I like to present what they have presented to their people. Because you want to keep some of us, you put it where? In the book. So that's why we got books. That's why we got all kind of books and notes and, you know, from everywhere to make sure that we bringing forth this truth, man, to the whole world. Because they supposed to be learning what we teaching, and they peeping. It's those that are peeping, man, right now. I know. You know, they ain't just coming out where we at, man, on a humbug. Somebody seeing something, right? Somebody talking somewhere, you know, sequestering our videos and so forth, you know. But it's all right. Because the Most High word does not go out void. Everybody on it. That's right. Oh, that's right. Give me a head on that one. That's right. God. Praise the Most High. God, man. Read that again.
God. Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
We got to present our bodies a living sacrifice. So what? You got a little pain here, little hurt there, or you can't do this, you can't do that, whatever, all that. Can't leave that word out of your vocabulary. Can't. Worry cancels out what? Faith. There you go. Worry cancels out faith. So you don't worry. You might be concerned about a little something, but when you understand that you give everything to the Most High by Mashayach Yahawashi, he got it. If you believe that, or you can't, you got to believe this. You know, we blowing the trumpet tonight. Kind? Yeah, man. So when you give it to him, man, once you give it to him, then what you got to say, hey, it's gone. He got it. That's your faith. Operating in faith. You know, if you really believe, other than that, you're going to be worried. You ain't dealing with the Most High. Think about this. You done prayed to the Most High, then what you going to do? Oh, it ain't going to happen. What you praying for? You praying to the Most High. Most High, I need this, I need that, I need that. And you ain't talking about I'm going to get it. What's the point of praying? Oh, I ain't going to do it. I just prayed. I don't know why I prayed. I ain't going to never. Woe is me. Woe is man. That ain't rolling with the Most High. He give us power, man, spiritual power. He wants you to have this power. He don't want to save us. Man, y'all got to worry. Y'all got to understand. I've been talking about him all day. So I'm hyped because of the fact that I know the spirit of our people need to talk about him. He's neglected. But show me where he's exalted. Give me some videos. I've been asking for months and years. Tell me some videos where they exalting the Most High. Talking about the Most High. I ain't talking about Israel. I'm talking about the Most High. God. You don't see it. You don't see it, man. God. Now they're revealing certain things that we've been talking about, like BAAL, man. Means LORD. Anytime they're going to do it on Jeopardy, come on. They're going to do it on Jeopardy? Come on. What is another name for the Canaanite god, LORD? Come on, they put it like that. And you might say, what? BAAL. Right fast like that. But we walk around here and won't even, oh, no, I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep saying it. And they put it right in your face, man. Maybe they're here since Massa said it. The old president, that's what Massa, you know, they told us to call him MASTER. You know what that means, BAAL too. HUSBAND means BAAL too, right? Certain things they got us saying that we don't realize that we all captivated in what they have taught us to say, and we agree with it. How come? When we find out the truth, we got to do what? Change. We just got to change. Stop doing it. You ain't got to. We ain't gonna read it. You can hear us talk about it. They put it all throughout the Bible. Why? So we be calling them their God, their idol. That's what they believe in. And who had the power to print these Bibles? We don't. What Bible we printed? Surely the NIV Bible. How about the New World Translation? Name some other Bibles we printed. We publishing, making that's the #1 selling book in the world. So you know who making all the money? It ain't us, is it? Come on, you think about it. It's the #1 selling book in the world. And they got control of it. Here he is, you know, it's a few things that we can look at, you know, that's been changed for what we're dealing with, you know. And that's these names of the Most High. When you start with the Most High, you believe in him, and you want to make sure that, man, I don't want to offend him. For everything to fall in the hands of living power, man. But I digress. Read it again, now.
Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
So you gotta present your bodies a living sacrifice, man. I mean, you gotta give up things, man. Like the Sabbath, everything shut down. Get that Most High, get the Most High that day. You know, read your Bible, study your Bible. You know, don't be doing the things that you regularly do. You got to stop doing that. It's the Most High's day. Like this day is a Sabbath. We got a double Sabbath. We got the new moon and we have the feast of the blowing of the trumpets. You see?
All praise to the Most High.
All praise to the Most High. Y'all got your trumpets? Got your trumpet?
Not bad.
Huh?
Not bad.
You got it? I want you to blow it. I got mine in the bag too. Somebody got to blow a trumpet, dang it. Yeah, so go ahead, read it. So you see what we got to do.
I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy.
Holy, wait a minute, holy. It said we got to present our bodies holy. How do you present our bodies holy? What's holy?
Gosh, set apart.
Romans 7:12.
Romans 7 and 12.
Mm-hmm.
Wherefore the law is holy.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. I thought we weren't under the law. What it say?
Wherefore the law is holy.
Well, the law is holy. Present your bodies holy. So it says the law is holy.
And the commandment holy.
And the commandment is holy. How about that? That's the word in the New Testament.
Gone.
What they so-called believe in, right? But they say we are not under the law.
Gone.
The law is holy and the commandment holy and what?
And just and good.
So first and foremost, so you got to present your body. You got to let your body be a living sacrifice. You got to give up something and let your body be what? Holy. So for you to be holy, you got to keep the commandments and the laws of the Most High. Oh, you ain't holy. How are these Gentiles holy? And they saying you ain't under the law, but they believe in Jesus. Make that make sense?
Gone.
Right? All throughout the Bible. Read.
Continuing on in Romans 12 and 1. Holy, acceptable unto the Most High.
Acceptable unto the Most High. When you holy, it's going to be acceptable to the Most High. And you got to, when you keeping the laws of the Most High, you keeping the commandments of the Most High, then you are what? Acceptable?
Acceptable unto the Most High.
Are y'all seeing this?
Gone.
Is anybody else seeing it? When you holy, which means you keeping the laws and the commandments of the Most High, then what? You are what?
Acceptable unto the Most High.
So if you're not keeping the laws and the commandments of the Most High, are you acceptable to the Most High? No. La'ah. Khan. You are not acceptable to the Most High. When you sin, you breaking his laws. That's not acceptable to the Most High. And what is this?
Which is your reasonable service.
Which is your reasonable service, man. It's your reasonable service to be keeping the laws and the commandments of the Most High to the best of your ability, man. Or you're going to fall by the wayside. Like I say, the truth is a revolving door, man. How many men and women have I seen and dealing in this truth, man, that call themselves right in it? Powerful brothers, man. Powerful sisters. You know, Danielle, we can talk about it, man. I mean, we have seen a lot of people come and go, come and go, come and go, come and go. You know what I mean? That's why I'm impressed with everybody endure to the end, man. Endure. Don't let nobody take you off, man. Don't care what it is happen to you. You know, you don't know how I feel right now, but you can't tell how I feel. It's all about. No more, no less, y'all. Con? That's what y'all got to do, man. Everybody got to do, man. I just try to be an example, man. That's all I can do is be humble before the Most High and before you to make sure that you are seeing an example that will work through this word first and foremost, man. This real. John 6 and 46.
John 6 and 46. Not that any man have seen the Father, save he which is of Yahweh, he have seen the Father.
That's right. That's a Mashayach Yahawashi. That's why he said, hold that, get what's that, John 1:18. Mashayach Yahawashi have seen the Father. Read that again.
St. John 1 and 18. No man have seen Yahweh at any time. The only begotten Son, which is in the bosom of the Father, he have declared him.
He said he have declared him. So he's declaring them. That's why when you look at 1 Peter 1 and 10. He have declared them, man. So when you see him in the Old Testament, who's declaring them? Mashayach Yahawashi. Let's read.
1 Peter 1 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Of which salvation the prophets have inquired and searched diligently, who prophesied of the grace that should come unto you.
Listen at that. The prophets. Where the prophets at? In the Old Testament. Khan? Okay. Of which salvation is power, wisdom, and authority. Straight up. That's salvation. The prophets have inquired and searched diligently. They were searching diligently. Read.
Verse 11. Search.
Who prophesied of the grace that should come unto you, right? What's that grace? What's grace?
Grace is.
Speak up. I mean, be loud, right? Be loud, wrong. It don't matter. Come on. Is what?
Grace is getting something you do not deserve.
To get.
God.
Right. Grace is getting something that you do not deserve to get. And we don't deserve to get what we're going to get. But he's still going to give it to us. You understand? Those that's going to really do what he say do. This ain't just something going to be given to us and you ain't got to do nothing. Shoot, you got to work for this, man. Read.
Verse 11. Searching what manner of time the spirit of Mashayach, which was in them.
Wait a minute. Hold on. The what?
Searching what manner of time the spirit of Mashayach Yahawashi, which was in them.
So the spirit of Mashayach Yahawashi was in who? The prophets. Y'all ready for that? The spirit of Mashayach Yahawashi was in the prophets. How's that? That's a mystery. You see? The spirit of Mashayach was in the prophets. Because he is the spirit of the Most High. Read.
When it testified beforehand the sufferings of Mashayach Yahawashi and the glory that should follow.
That's right, man. They testified of how you got to come here and suffer for who? For wretched us. And the glory, once he ascended to the right hand side of the Most High, the angels brought him to the Most High. He got that glory back. So give me John 17 and 1. Because they be talking about the Most High, the Mashayach Yahawashi, the same. I want to understand. So y'all help me with this. St. John 17 and 1.
St. John 17 and 1.
I just want to get this.
These words spake Mashayach Yahawashi and lifted up his eyes to heaven and said.
So he looked up his eyes to heaven and he's talking to himself because he's up in heaven. He's talking to himself because he's up in heaven. Right? Y'all got to be with me now. Roll with me because they just said, yeah, that's right. He's up in heaven. He's talking to himself. But what did he say?
Father.
Oh, Father. Wait a minute. He the Father. But he look up in heaven, but he's saying, Father. What he saying?
Father, the hour is come.
The hour is come. What did he say?
Glorify thy son.
What? Glorify who?
Glorify thy son.
This is much I was speaking himself. He said he is what? Your son, Most High, right? He the son of the Father. Glorify thy son, read.
That thy son also may glorify thee.
He said that the Mashayach Yahawashi can glorify the Most High. That's a prayer that he's praying before he ascended to the right hand side before they crucified him. You know, but they killed him. He praying this prayer to the Most High, the Father, our Father. God. Yeah, read verse 5 what he said.
John 17 and 5.
Come on.
And now, O Father.
Oh, who?
O Father.
Oh, me.
Oh, Father.
Oh, I.
Oh, Father.
Come on. He said, oh, Father. What did he say?
Glorify thou me with thine own self.
Glorify Mashayach Yahawashi with the Most High own self. Read.
With the glory which I had with thee.
Wait a minute. How can he say with the glory that I had with thee if it is him? The glory that I had with myself, right? Would that make sense? I mean, I've read this and they say, yeah, that's he talking to himself. He the Most High talking to himself. Make that make sense. That's why it's called a Chris insanity. Come on, it is. But make it make something different. Come on, think about it. Read.
And now, O Father, glorify thou me with thy own self, with the glory which I had with thee before the world was.
When?
Before the world was.
So he had glory with the Most High. When?
Before the world was.
Before the world was, man. He talking to the Most High. Understand this, man. That's why it tells us point blank, Ephesians 3 and 9. This is a mystery. Secrets have been hid from a lot of people, man. Especially them Christians. Now Christian sanities.
Slave plantation Christians.
I mean, they're still my brothers if they my brothers, if they Israelites. I still love everybody. You know, I ain't tripping on that as far as, but it's just that they got our people twisted in their minds. You know that. Anybody went to church, y'all came, you know, y'all came from that kind of persuasion. To know that when you start learning the truth, be like, man, I was lied to. Man, I ain't never knew this. I ain't know that. I ain't know this. This is a mystery. Read it.
Ephesians 3 and 9.
Mm-hmm.
And to make all men see what is the fellowship of the mystery.
The what?
The fellowship of the mystery.
The mystery, which is something that's a secret, not known. Read.
Which from the beginning of the world.
Beginning of the world, man. Beginning of the world. Remember, he wanted the glory that he had with the Most High when? Before the world was. So say, which in the beginning of the world, read.
Have been hid in Yahweh.
Been hid in Yahweh. Come on.
Who created all things by Mashayach Yahawashi.
Hear that? Y'all hear that? He said the Most High created all things by who?
Mashayach Yahawashi.
Mashayach Yahawashi. That's after he came from Joseph and Mary, or Mary, right? Huh? Right? After he was born out of Joseph and Mary, right? He created everything in the world, right? Khan?
Wow.
Khan? Khan? Can't get no cons? Okay, y'all agree then, huh?
No.
Yeah. Somebody said Khan. Y'all should be saying La.
Yeah, La.
Right, La, right. Yeah. Say what?
I was just hoping for the share Salah.
You gotta listen. Listen is out of responsibility, though. You can't just blurt out, don't know what we're talking about. Read that again.
Ephesians 3 and 9.
This is very important because you gotta understand it's a mystery, a secret that's been hid in the Most High that's being brought forth right now. What do you say?
And to make all men see what is the fellowship of the mystery.
This is a secret, something that's not known. What do you say?
Which from the beginning of the world.
When?
The beginning of the world.
Remember, he wanted the glory that he had when?
From the beginning.
No, he didn't say from the beginning. He said he wanted the glory that he had with the Most High when? Read it again, John 17. It's very important that you listen as an out of responsibility, that you really pay attention to what's going on here in the spirit, because you'll be able to see what it is that's being said, to be able to relate to what's next being said. You understand? Precept, you understand through the precepts. Read this.
This is the book of St. John 17 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
And now, O Father, glorify thou me with thy own self, with the glory which I had with thee.
Hold up. The glory that he had with the Most High when?
Before the world was.
When?
Before the world was.
Right, before the world was. Before he even made the world. Now we're looking at Ephesians 3 and 9. What does it say?
Ephesians 3 and 9. And to make all men see what is the fellowship of the mystery.
It's a mystery. This is a secret. This is something that's not known. That's been hidden who?
Which from the beginning of the world.
When?
The beginning of the world.
The beginning of the world, read.
Have been hid in Yahweh.
Been hid in the Most High, read.
Who created all things by Mashayach Yahawashi.
So he's praying that he wants that glory that he had with the Most High before he made this world. Any worlds, right? The many worlds, right? He wanted that glory that he had with the Most High before the world was, before he did what he just did right here. When the Most High created everything by who?
Mashayach.
Y'all, he will be back on. Okay. All right, we back on live. Go ahead. So he prayed for the glory that he had with the Most High before he made the worlds. That's what he's saying. Now, in Ephesians 3 and 9, we seeing that, what it say?
And to make all men see what is the fellowship of the mystery, which from the beginning of the world have been hid in Yahweh, who created all things by Mashayach Yahawashi.
Come on, he created everything by Mashayach Yahawashi, man. This is what the Most High did. He created everything by Mashayach Yahawashi. So, once Mashayach Yahawashi, that's why he said he want that glory that he had with the Most High before the world was. That's why when you look at Acts 1, he died, he rose on the third day, walked the earth for 40 days. Then in Acts 1 and well, read verse 6. I like that. Because it's something that the apostles asked him. You know how we are, man. You've been here 40 days, man. So he asked him a question. Let's see what he asked him.
Acts 1 and 6. When they therefore were come together, they asked him, saying, Mashayach, will thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?
So everybody talking about the kingdom coming to everybody. What they asked? Are you going to restore the kingdom to who?
To
Israel, man. To Israel. What did he say? So everybody will know. Don't let nobody tell you the world gonna end this time, whatever. We getting kingdom come this way. Predict any type of time period as far as them saying that the world gonna, end at this time. What did he say?
And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power.
So it behooves you to have a relationship the best you can with the Most High, man. Everybody hear what he's saying. Only the Most High know when he's going to bring righteousness on this earth and save us from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. Only the Most High know. So if he the one that know, he the one that's going to ordain it, who we supposed to be tapping into, man? Him. So now, verse 9.
Acts 1 and 9. And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight.
The cloud received him out of their sight, man. We know that cloud is what? Chariot of the Most High. We call them IFOs. They ain't never changed for us. They didn't change the name for UFOs or something else. But we still know that they're identified flying objects on the right hand and on the left hand. Don't get it twisted. Every chariot that you see ain't necessarily from the right hand. You know, Satan got his. He working with, when we showed Mashayach Yahawashi 40, that fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he said all should be dying if you do what? Bow down and what? Worship me. So they worshiping Satan. They ain't worshiping the Most High. Ain't nobody talk about the Most High. Who? They don't talk about the Most High. That's what I'm talking about him, because ain't nobody talking about him enough. Straight up. Or who? Name them. I don't care. It's like whoever. Who talk about the Most High? Huh? I've been asking, send me some videos of just talk about the Most High. Him only. That y'all really dropping about him. And he the one gonna save us. Think about it. I mean, it don't take a rocket science to figure this. Y'all understand what I'm saying? He said, only the Father knows when he's going to deliver us from this wicked kingdoms that we're scattered in. And here we are, could care less about him. You might care about him however you do, but you ain't talking about him. I know that. Ain't nobody talking about it. I ask people, I ask for 5 months. You know the Most High? No. You know the Most High? No. You know God, who you call on? Nope. Nope. Yeah, I know him. Okay, come and show me him in this Bible. Phew, they gone. For real, for real. It's very important. That's why he said, the technical one. Okay. All right. Is that's live like that? Ain't upside down. It's look, it's live is up here. It's upside down.
I hope not.
It's upside down. Huh? It wouldn't be. But the live is upside down. Live, the number is on the bottom.
I'll check.
Check to see.
Okay.
I know somebody gonna be tripping on that. Look at
it. It should have rotated.
The live is still upside down, and everything that was on the corner.
Okay, yeah, you upside down.
That's what I know. All right, so well, let me go back to what I know of techno. Right. We'll do. Which way it goes? It goes this way. It's got to go front ways.
Oh, it's got to go this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you could be covering them up. Yeah, that way. Yeah. You got to go opposite. Then turn it around. So this is in this part is in the back, and you just turn it around like in the front. See?
Yeah, but the camera's up here, right?
I mean, when you turn it around, it will be facing it.
Oh, okay, kind.
Right. We'll just plug it in. It's going to go out.
Showing us.
The other one.
No, it's going this way.
The other one. You can unplug it.
This one here?
No, look, it's on the, it's on
one here?
the thing. It's sitting right on the computer.
No. You're talking about the phone.
No, that's
This one?
the thing.
This one?
He has it. Yes.
This one. It's got to come down so far. Middle.
Is the audio good enough? Or does it need to be close? Okay.
Read it out. Okay, so we back in session. Let's read that again.
This is the book of Acts 1 and 9. And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight.
Right. So when he's speaking these things after he had died, rose on the third day, walked here for 40 days, and they said, "Hey, you gonna restore the kingdom to Israel?" He said, "Only the Most High know." And while he was speaking those things, he was taken up, and the cloud received him out of their sight. That cloud is a chariot. We know that from Psalm 104 and 3. So now once he went up in the clouds, now what happened? Daniel 7 and 13. But Daniel seen what happened to him outside Messiah when he's ascended. We'll read that.
Daniel 7 and 13. I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven.
Now, y'all remember the prayer he prayed, right? What do you want? What do you want? He wanted what? What did he want when he prayed in St. John 17 and 5? What did he want?
Give me the glory that I had before the world was.
He wanted the glory that he had before the world was. Go ahead.
And came to the Ancient of Days.
So he came to the Most High. They brought him to the Most High. Read.
And they brought him near before him.
He brought him near before the Most High. Read.
And there was given him.
Now, remember what he prayed for? They was giving him what?
Dominion.
Dominion.
And glory.
He got that glory, y'all. He got that glory that he prayed for. He was given glory. Read.
And a kingdom.
And a kingdom. He got the kingdom, y'all. Read.
That all people.
That all people. Read.
Nations.
Read.
And languages.
And languages. Read.
Should serve him.
Shall what?
Should serve him.
Should serve him. Come on.
His dominion is an everlasting dominion.
This dominion is an everlasting dominion. Forever and ever and ever, man. But they ain't serving the Mashayach Yahawashi. Talk about the Gentiles got to get salvation. There's a certain way they got to get salvation, man. Come on. I say, oh, he was shocked today when I said, yeah, they're gonna get salvation. They're gonna get salvation with us, with our salvation, right? Because it's something that the Most High showed me that I can't hardly get it out. I can get it out now because we together. But when I be out there on the streets, we try hard to get the scripture out. I'm telling y'all for real. And they always break up and try to stop it from coming out. You know what I want. They're going to have salvation. Jeremiah 12, 16, and 17, y'all. I mean, this is real. Because the Mashayach kingdom lasts for how long?
Forever.
How long?
Forever.
How long?
Forever.
Kind. Go ahead. We blowing the trumpet, right?
Gone.
Blow that trumpet.
Gone.
That's all right. That's right. All right. That's right. All praise to the Most High. Go on the trumpet. That's right. Mashayach Yahawashi. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 12, 16.
Yeah.
And it shall come to pass, if they will diligently learn the ways of my people.
If they will diligently learn the ways of my people. These are the nations outside of the 12 tribes of Israel who were Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. Every last one of y'all should be able to name the 12 tribes, your nation, if you're Israelite, by heart.
That's right.
Y'all need to be learning them 12 tribes. If you say that you are Israelite, you should know them 12 tribes, man. That's our nation. You know, we ain't no group, we ain't no community, we ain't no organization. We ain't, what else they call it? Club, and what else they call it?
Religion.
Cult. Movement, yeah. We are 12 tribes that make up one nation. The 12 tribes of Israel. So this is what he's saying. They will diligently learn the ways of my people. Who's my people? Who's the Most High people? Who's my people?
Israel.
Yeah, we got to prove it. Matthew 2 and 6.
This is the book of Matthew 2 and 6. And thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, art not the least among the princes of Judah. For out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people, Israel.
My people, Israel. Any questions? Any comments? Oh, I know you got a comment. You got to say something. What you got to say?
Deuteronomy 7 and 9. That was my comment on what he said regarding his people.
Oh, his people, man, my people.
Deuteronomy 7 and 9.
No, but I mean, we can show my people, Exodus 3 and 10. But the reason why I go to the New Testament because that's what they so-called believe in.
Come.
My people.
Come.
And where's it at? In Matthew 2 and 6, right?
Come.
Israel. Now where you going? That's the first book in the New Testament that they know about, right?
Come.
And he still identified his people as the Israelites.
Come.
Right?
Come.
So now go back to trying to get through it. Let's go get through it.
All right. Jeremiah 12:16. And it shall come to pass.
It'll come to pass, read.
If they will diligently learn the ways of my people.
If these other nations outside of the 12 tribes of Israel that I named will diligently learn the ways of my people. What we're teaching as Israelites, point blank, because we basically teaching the same thing. It's just little things that we disagree with, but the majority of the things that we dealing with is basically the basics that we deal with is basically the same. Because you can't make the scripture, some scripture mean anything but what it means. You know what I mean? They just don't know the scriptures. Read.
To swear by my name.
To swear by his name. To swear by his name. What's his name?
How?
But beyond that was closer to his name as Exodus 3:15. See, because right here, it kind of excludes you if you're not part of his name. In our name, his name is in our name. You understand? Y'all understand this? His name is in our name. While he say, hey, how should my name be polluted? Read this.
Exodus 3:15.
That's what we have done. Come on.
And the Most High said, moreover unto Moses, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, Yahweh, the power of your fathers.
Power of your fathers. Who is this?
The power of Abraham.
Power of Abraham.
The power of Isaac.
The power of Isaac.
And the power of Jacob.
And the power of Jacob. Read.
Have sent me unto you.
He told Moses, hey, go tell the children of Israel the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob have sent me unto you. What do you say about his name?
This is my name forever.
This is his name forever. And what?
And this is my memorial unto all generations.
This is memorial to all generations. So now, can you find Yahweh all throughout the Bible? But you can find he's the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Even though Mashayach Yahawashi identified him as such. Get that? Matthew 22:31. I just want to bring this out because it's like, it's something that anybody can, listen to, that they be able to, gravitate to really realize what they've done, man. And it's a diabolical plan to keep us from the Most High. That's what it's all about, y'all. It's about us, but it's about us not being able to worship the Most High. Because we've been here for all these different days of the days that we say we're going to celebrate. They're not holy convocations. They're the days that we say we're going to celebrate because we got the victory over our enemies. Do you know the number one enemy who it was? Did everybody join with them? Esau, the Edomites. Okay, tell me I'm lying. The Feast of Dedication, the Maccabees. Who was that?
Esau.
Who was that? Esau, right? Then Purim, Esther. Who was it then? Haman is what?
Amalekite.
Yeah, who was that?
Edomite.
Yeah. We got the Day of Simon. Who was that?
Esau.
They're Nicanor.
Esau.
Yeah. When you look at the Babylonian cities in captivity, man, who burnt down our temples?
Esau.
Who defiled our temple in the Greek Empire?
Esau.
We got to get somebody else in here. That's the truth, Con. Think about it, man. It's just the truth. Yeah.
They were also the first of the nations to attack us coming out of Egypt, too.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. But who did they attack?
The feeble.
The feeble.
The weak and feeble.
The weak. That was behind that couldn't move so fast. The old and the young and feeble. Crippled and so forth. Okay. Defend themselves. Yeah.
And it happened at Rephidim too, not at Mount Seir. It happened at Rephidim when they attacked the weak and feeble.
So Go back to where you at.
You want to get Matthew 22?
Yeah.
Matthew 22 and 31.
Come.
But as touching the resurrection of the dead, have you not read that which was spoken unto you by the Most High, saying,
What do you say?
I am the power of Abraham, and the power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob.
There it is, man. Acts 3:13. Can't go wrong with this. What is this? The power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. What is this? We just read that. What is this? The power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. What is this?
Most High Yahweh.
What did he say? He didn't say that.
That's his
It's
name.
within those scriptures in Hebrew, but I'm just saying he didn't say that. He said that's his what?
Name.
His name forever and a
Memorial to all generations.
memorial to all generations. Very important. That's why you see it still here. It ain't went nowhere. Read it again. What is it? Where we at?
I went to Acts.
Acts 3:13.
Acts 3:13. The power of Abraham, and of Isaac,
And of Isaac.
and of Jacob.
And Jacob is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. They named them 12 tribes, man. That's what we say the power of. Everybody else want to make him the power. Maybe that's why they eliminate the Most High. Huh? Maybe that's why they talk about Mashayach Yahawashi so much. You know? Because they eliminated him. They don't want you to follow the Most High. They don't want you to be in touch with the Most High. That's their whole objective. Believe this. Y'all believe nothing else. Believe this, man. I'm telling you. Why they burn our temples down? Why they defile our temples? Why they want to put us to death? Those days that I mentioned, those are the days that they plan to put us to death, wipe us out as a nation, point blank. And that's what you see going to happen right now. They talk about racial wars and so forth. That's why we got to have a right mindset. But you got a right mindset with the Most High. Period. We ain't going to save each other. You say, ain't no man going to save us. The Most High going to save us, y'all. I'm not sure I just said, no man know but the Most High. So if he the one that know, we got to tap into him, man. Come on. All praises. To who? Ecclesiasticus 43 and 20. And I'm just about finished, y'all. We're going to get into it. I'm just, let me unwind. I'm unwinding now because I had a lot to deal with today. Ecclesiasticus 43 and 30. Come on.
Ecclesiasticus 43 and 30.
Kind of.
When you glorify Yahweh,
when you glorify the Most High Yahweh,
exalt him as much as ye can.
He said, exalt him as much as you can. Not no. All praises. All praises. All praises.
It's like a whisper, right?
You know. What did he say? Read it again. Listen, y'all gotta hear this.
Right. And when you glorify Yahweh,
when you glorify Yahweh,
exalt him as much as ye can.
He said, exalt him, the Most High. How?
As much as ye can.
Can I hear it again? How?
As much as ye can.
He said, as much as you can. I better hear this. Read.
For even yet will he far exceed.
You know, even yet, no matter how strong you exalt him, even yet shall you what?
Will he far exceed.
Shall you far exceed, man. Go ahead.
And when ye exalt him.
And when you exalt the Most High, read.
Put forth all your strength.
Nah. Our praises.
Put forth all your strength.
APTTMH.
Put forth all your strength. Put forth all your strength.
Our praises. Our praises. You know?
Put forth all your strength.
Come on now. How you tell me, bro? I'm like, this is all my strength. You know, I ain't got to do that. Our praises. Our praises.
Put forth all your strength.
He said, put forth all your strength. Say, all praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High.
All praise to the Most High.
You gotta scream it. All praise to the Most High.
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 He said, put forth all your strength. Read.
And be not weary.
And don't be weary. This is what he want, man. But he want us to exalt him, man. Read.
For ye can never go far enough.
See that? You can never go far enough. I'm talking about all praises to the Most High. Come on, man. Y'all got to stop this. You know, this is we like, you know, clones of those that we hear things and we follow suit on what everybody's doing and think it's okay, man. All praises to who? BAAL? Some other entity that's on the left-hand side? You leaving it open for anybody to say, hey, all praises, all right. All praises to their God, to their entity, their idol. Right? Yeah, that's what they're going to do. We got one power, man. That's the power of Yahweh, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And Jacob is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. And if you're not of those 12 tribes of Israel, you say, I don't even know you. He said he loved Jacob. Didn't he? He didn't say he loved no other. Tell me where he say he loved any other nation. They trying to come in, man. Get out of here, man. I conclude. Go to Leviticus 23 and 24, man. Come on. Y'all bear with me. I'm hyped right now. This how I'll be like when I finish 3 teachers. I'll be hyped, but I'll be like, I gotta calm down, calm myself down. Like Shaka walk about it and say, yeah, I gotta calm down. I can feel it, really.
Leviticus 23:24. Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak unto the children of Israel. Who are we?
The children of Israel.
Who are we?
The children of Israel.
Who are we?
The children of Israel.
Who are we?
The children of Israel.
That's right. So we speaking to us. Come on.
Saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets.
That's right. A memorial of blowing of trumpets, man. It's a twofold, a double Sabbath, you might say, because we have the new moon and we have the blowing of the trumpets, the blowing of the memorial of the trumpets, man. Go ahead.
Unholy convocation.
Meaning a holy gathering. Like we coming together during these days, these feast days. These are days, we'll go to verse 1, so you'll see that these are feast days of the Most High that he named. What I named initially those 5 days that we say we're going to celebrate, they are not holy convocations. They're days that we're going to remember that we got the victory over our enemies. Straight up. Just like they have 4th of July. Right. What is that? Victory over their enemy, right? From who? The Britons, right? Right. So we have holy days that we say we're going to follow, but our ancestors said, hey, we're supposed to do it from generation to generation to generation, that we pick it up on, and we honoring, the fact of those days that we come together and have a good time for the victory of our enemies. Yeah. Come on. Ain't no one day. We got 5 days. God? Yeah. Come on, read.
Leviticus 23:1. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of Yahweh.
These are feast of the Most High, Yahweh, read.
Which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocation.
Holy convocations, read.
Even these are my feasts.
These are who?
Even these are my feasts.
These are what?
Even these are my feasts.
This is the Most High's feast, right? Go ahead.
6 days shall work be done.
So we starting with the Sabbath, y'all. 6 days shall work be done, read.
But the 7th day,
the 7th day
is the Sabbath of rest.
The Sabbath of rest, man. When y'all understand this Sabbath, and you understand when you really go into the Most High, and you understand how he operates, the little that we do know of him from the scriptures, man, I'll tell you, I believe that they just added names to them days, man. I don't believe that they changed the Sabbath day. People will believe whatever they want to believe. I don't believe that. You know why? Because that's his day. And remember when Salmanessar took the northern tribes out of Israel, and he brought them Ethiopians into the land, the northern tribes, into the land that the northern tribes were in, and they came with their gods. They came with their idols. And what the Most High do? He had lions to kill them and eat them up. Yeah, they was killing them and eating them up. So he had to go with the priests, our priests, the Levites, to come in there and teach them of what? The law. Right? I got my brother, he from Brooklyn. He said, man, they used to make money in Brooklyn. Every time that sun was going down, and they didn't have their lights off, they didn't have their stove turned off. They come, turn the stove off. He said they got paid. That was a hustle. They got paid to come in the house and turn the stove off, doing certain things. They so afraid. I don't know what the Most High did. You don't know. That's something to investigate. But they be serious about that Sabbath, man. The ones that's really dealing with it, The Most High had lions coming in to eat them up. What they doing over there in Israel? They got the Torah, they got the Talmud and the Kabbalah and everything else. You know, gay parades and all that stuff. They off, but they got that Torah there. Bet you that. You better have that law, the laws of the Most High. You know why it's so important? Let's get it at Deuteronomy 29. Most High wrote the laws with his finger. Read that. So you understand how important it is, because these are the things that I look at are people just downplay. And they take it too lightly and don't realize, man, how serious this is, because the Most High gave us what, 613 laws. That's the Most High who we talking about. We talk about the Mashayach Yahawashi, we talk about the Most High. This is what he did. What did he do? Read.
Deuteronomy 9 and 10. And Yahweh delivered unto me 2 tables of stone.
2 tables of stone.
Written with the finger of the Most High.
Written with what?
The finger of the Most High.
We're reading what's written with what?
The finger of the Most High.
We're reading about what was written with what?
The finger of the Most High.
With the finger of the Most High, man. When we hear in Leviticus, written with the finger of the Most High, man. It's more than 10 commandments. We know it's 613 commandments. And then we learn it all throughout the Bible, right? We learn all kinds of things because he's showing us about his laws. He repeats himself over and over and over again. Even in the laws. You gotta say it, tell us again and again and again and again. Most times speak once, yet twice, man perceive it not. Sometimes you gotta tell us things in the dream and the vision, man. He have done this. Send angels, man. He always communicate with us with angels, period. That's why he said, hey, go back to Leviticus 23. Think about it. He's telling Moses, man, these laws written with the finger of the Most High. Read.
The 3 are going at the trumpets.
Yeah. Verse 4.
Leviticus 23 and 4. These are the feasts of Yahweh, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their season.
Right. You got to proclaim these holy convocations in their seasons. Right. So now, go to where you was at in the feast of going of the trumpets in
24.
Yeah.
Leviticus 23 and 24. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath.
A Sabbath. So this is a Sabbath, just like the regular Sabbath. Only thing about it, we can cook because it's a feast day. You understand? You can cook on the feast day. Okay, read.
A memorial of blowing of trumpets.
A memorial of blowing of the trumpets. Read.
An holy convocation.
Holy convocation. Holy gathering. Read.
Ye shall do no servile work therein.
No servile work, man. You're supposed to be working. Supposed to take this time to find out. This is calendars. Everybody got calendars. You look at the calendar and try and take off work on these days, man. Read.
But ye shall offer an offering made by fire.
Go ahead.
Oh, you shall do no servile work therein, but you shall offer an offering made by fire unto Yahweh.
So now we know that we're not offering any sacrifices, to the Most High, because the Mashayach Yahawashi was our ultimate sacrifice. It was the ultimate sacrifice. And he came to die for the sins of the 12 tribes of Israel, point blank. And a lot of people, they don't even want to deal with the fact that he said in Matthew 15:24, but he answered and said what? In Matthew 15:24, he's telling you who he came for and who he died for. Read that.
Matthew 15:24. But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
See? He said that of his own mouth. John 4:22.
John 4:22. Ye worship, ye know not what.
Yeah. These Gentile nations worship, they don't know what they worship. Because what Gentile nations say, I worship the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, or said his name, they said they worship the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And Jacob was the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. But he's not my power, but he is the Israelite power. That part. Right? That part. He's not my power, because he says not, he came to save the 12 tribes of Israel from their sins, right? So what did it say?
Ye worship, ye know not what.
It's telling them, you worship, you know not what. Read.
We know what we worship.
Yeah, we know what we worship. Read.
For salvation,
Power, rulership, and authority
is
what?
Is of the Jews.
It's of the Jews, man. Of the Israelites. Point blank. Acts 5:30.
Acts 5:30. The power of our fathers.
The power of our fathers. You know, I deal with them all the time on this. The power of our fathers. Who is that? Acts 3:13. You ain't got to go far. He already said who the power of our fathers is in Acts 3:13.
This is Acts 3:13. The power of Abraham and of Isaac and of Jacob. The power of our fathers.
That's the power of our fathers. The power just like we read about in Exodus 3:15. The power of Abraham, what a son named Isaac, what a son named Jacob, who became the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. That's the power of our fathers, man. If you're not of the 12 tribes of Israel, is he your power? Is he your power? He is the power. You hear what I said? If you're not of the 12 tribes of Israel, is he your power? No. No. Because he only loved
Mashayach.
Huh? Acts 5:30 again.
Acts 5:30. The power of our fathers.
Our fathers
Raised up Mashayach Yahawashi, whom ye slew and hanged on a tree.
Man, think about this, yo. It says, who you slew and hanged on a tree. It's a cold-blooded people. We gave them over to the Romans, and the Romans were one, the so-called white man's the one that killed them. But we wanted them crucified. Get our second Ezra, the first chapter, the 32nd verse. Man, it's a cold. Let's show you. Let me show you how cold-blooded we are. It's real. It's real. It's real. Yeah. Look what we did. Understand. All you want to boast about us, this, that, or third, whatever. This is what we did. This is our people.
Second Esdras 1:32. I sent unto you my servants, the prophets.
So who the servants, first and foremost? Who the servants? Let you know that nobody can be a prophet unless they're a servant. That the Most High said, who the servants? Isaiah 44:1.
Isaiah 44:1. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant.
See, here, O Jacob, our forefather, we the Israelites, we call Jacob. We the servants. So now go back to 2nd Ezra 1:32.
Second Esdras 1:32. I sent unto you my servants, the prophets, whom ye have taken and slain, and torn their bodies in pieces.
Hear that? You hear what he said we did? Read it again. I don't think you got their attention. They ain't listening. What we do? Read it again.
I sent unto you my servants, the
He
prophets.
sent to we the Israelites, his servants who are the Israelites, the prophets. Read.
Whom you have taken and slain.
We killed, man. We killed the prophets, man. Read.
And torn their bodies in pieces.
Did what?
Torn their bodies in pieces.
We didn't only kill them, man. We tore their bodies to pieces. That's a lot of hatred. That's a whole lot of hatred, man. And you kill somebody, then you just chop them up.
Gone.
And they coming with the word of the Most High.
Gone.
We got a price to pay, man. That's serious, man. Read that again.
I sent unto you my servants, the prophets, whom you have taken and slain, and torn their bodies in pieces.
Torn their bodies in pieces and chopped them up. It's cold, man. Cold-blooded. Look at Revelation 6 and 9. Because those prophets, man, and those men that died about Mashayach Yahawashi, man. You know, the prophets had the spirit of a Mashayach, right? Khan? Yeah. So they was rolling about Mashayach Yahawashi, and they killed them, man. They don't only kill them, they tore their bodies to pieces. And what's they doing? Read this. Revelation 6 and verse 9.
Revelation 6 and 9. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of the Most High.
Hear that? Slain for what?
The word of the Most High.
Slain for what?
The word of the Most High.
They were killed for what?
The word of the Most High.
They were murdered for what?
The word of the Most High.
Think about that, man. And they only kill them, they chopped their bodies, they tore their bodies to pieces. Come on.
And for the testimony which they held.
And for the testimony which they held, man. Come on.
And they cried with a loud voice, saying, how long, O Yahweh?
It's not only us, man, that's hollering this. How long, O Yahweh?
Holy and true.
Holy and true, man. Read.
Dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth?
Do we not what?
Judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth.
That's right, man. That's what they crying out to the Most High, man. Believe this 24/7, man. How long, holy and true, O Most High, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that where?
That dwell on the earth.
That dwell on the earth, man. Because they still here. That's what Mashayach was saying in Revelation 1 and 7. Say, hey, every eye gonna see him, and them also that what? Pierced him. Khan. Read.
Verse 11. And white robes were given unto every one of them. And it was said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season.
Rest for a little season. That's all. Rest for a little season. Read.
Until their fellow servants also and their brethren that should be killed as they were.
Yeah. Their fellow brothers, man, should be killed as they were. And you know, it's a certain number of us that gonna have to be martyrs, gonna be killed. I think about my brother Raya, man. Martyr, man. Every time I read this scripture, man. But it's a lot of us, man, that have been murdered. As we just know from what we killed the servants, the prophets, and tore their bodies to pieces, man. They crying out to the Most High. Right now. Read.
Should be fulfilled.
Should be fulfilled, man. This gonna happen. Believe this. That's why he said again in the 2 Ezra 6 and 57.
2 Esdras 6 and 57. And now, O Most High, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be rulers over us and to devour us.
Yeah, that's what we crying out. We can cry out that same thing. Read.
But we thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure?
You know what's the problem? Who we crying to? Yeah, who we crying to?
D-A-A-L. L-O-R-D.
Read it again, huh? What it said? Verse 57, what it said?
And now, O Most High.
Right, wait a minute. Let's go back to Revelation 6 and 10.
Revelations 6 and 10.
Well, verse 9 says, the souls of them that were slain but for the word of the Most High and for the testimony which they held.
Verse 10. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, how long, O Most High, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth?
Right. So they cried to B-A-A-F.
La'ah.
Come on, bro.
La'ah.
I'll go back to 2nd Ezra. They crying to the Most High. Con?
God.
Come on, man. Yeah, read this again.
Second Ezra.
Do everything off.
6:57.
Con.
And now, O Most High, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be rulers over us.
Yeah, they begun to be rulers over us now, to this day, read.
And to devour us.
And to devour us. Devour us, man. Understand, that's why we have to have a relationship with the Most High. That's our only hope, period. And that's their whole objective, to have you not have a relationship with the Most High. I'm telling you. You don't believe nothing else, you better believe this. Their whole objective is not to have us have a relationship with the Most High, period. I can show you, man. They know who we are. You think we've been out here all these years, man, and they don't know who we are? Come on, man. They know who we are. And their whole objective is to have us not have a relation with the Most High. That's why you got all our people joining with the Gentiles, just talking about the Mashayach Yahawashi is the Most High. That's confusion, really. That's a whole lot of confusion. Now that's football. That's confusion in Hebrew, right? For real. Right? What they doing? Read this again.
2nd Ezra 6:57. And now, O Most High, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing.
They've always been reputed as nothing. We can go up, I just didn't read about it. You know, Most High said they ain't nothing. And they be like in a spittle. I mean, you can't get no clearer. That's what it says, verse 50, what? 50,
2nd Ezra 6.
56.
56. You see? That's what it says. You want to read it?
As for the 2nd Ezra 6:56. As for the other people,
these other nations, these Gentiles that they looking out for, our people looking out for some reason, I don't know. They ain't even saved up, trying to save themselves. They trying to say they concerned about some other nation. Ain't nobody concerned about us. Who love us? Nobody. Somebody? Who love us?
Nobody.
Don't nobody love us. Come on. Read.
As for the other people, which also come of Adam.
Yeah, these other nations that come of Adam, what did he say?
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
They are what?
That they are nothing.
That they are nothing but
be like unto spittle.
I ain't right it. But it's right there, right? He said they're nothing but be like a spittle. You want to write this down? Isaiah 40:17 and Isaiah 40:15. That's what he's quoting from. That's what it said. Read.
And has likened the abundance of them
unto all of them put together, all the nations put together outside of the 12 tribes of Israel as a what?
Unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
One drop. That's it. Okay. Now let's go to now that I got that off my chest, let's go to Nehemiah, the 8th chapter.
Thumbs up.
Yes.
Nehemiah 8:1. And all the people gathered themselves together as one man into the street that was before the water gate. And they spake unto Ezra the scribe to bring the book of the law of Moses, which the Most High had commanded to Israel.
Now look, the people wanted to hear the law that the Most High had given to Moses to give to us, the children of Israel. People want to hear this. Read.
And Ezra the priest brought the law before the congregation, both of men and women.
So both men and women, he brought the law before the congregation, before both men and women. Read.
And all that could hear with understanding.
And all that could hear with understanding. Come on.
Upon the first day of the 7th month.
And this is the day that we are observing. The first day of the 7th month, which is the new moon, and also what? The feast of the blowing of the trumpets. Read.
And he read therein before the street that was before the water gate.
So he's on this street teaching, y'all. This is what street teaching begins right here, right? Believe this, read.
From the morning until midday.
From the morning all the way to midday, man. That's hours in reading the law. Read.
Before the men and the women.
For the men and the women, excuse me. Go ahead.
And those that could understand.
And those that could understand. Come on.
And the ears of all the people were attentive unto the book of the law.
The ears of the people were attentive to what?
The book of the law.
The book of the law, man. The laws of the Most High that he wrote with his finger. These things are missing. Read.
Verse 4. And Ezra the scribe stood upon a pulpit of wood, which they had made for the purpose.
He's up in the air. They had a wooden platform. Yeah, he's up in the air over the people. Like we did from the past. I see ISUPK, they still have podiums that's up above the ground. The same as we had back in from the original One West, the same thing. A podium that's, about this high and you standing on top of it, I've taught like that in the past. Go ahead.
And beside him stood Mattathiah and Shema and Ananiah and Urijah and Hilkiah and Messiah on his right hand, and on his left hand, Pedaiah and Mishael and Milkiah and Hashem and Hashbadana, Zechariah and Meshullam.
We can show this right now. You have a brother teaching. You got all these brothers on this on the right hand, all the brothers on the left hand. Street teacher, right? We just looked at footage. It was watching for Israel. That's how they was. All the men was right here. All the men was on this side. You know what I mean? Many counts. That's how we do it, man. Come on.
And Ezra opened the book in the sight of all the people.
So we open up the book, which is the laws of Moses, in the sight of all the people. Read.
For he was above all the people.
He was standing on this platform. Read.
And when he opened it, all the people stood up. And Ezra blessed the Most High, the great power.
We bless who?
The Most High.
Ain't that what we've been doing all night? Blessing the Most High, praising the Most High. Ezra blessed the Most High before the people, man. I've been doing it all day. So it's just a continuation for me here. Read.
And all the people answered with lifting up their hands, and they bowed their heads.
They bowed their heads
and worshiped the Most High with their faces to the ground.
And you worship the Most High with their faces toward the ground. But they did what? What did they do?
And Ezra blessed the Most High, the great power, and all the people answered with lifting up their hands, and they bowed their heads and worshiped the Most High with their faces to the ground.
Notice we skipped something. Y'all might have missed that. Y'all reading along with us? You skipped something, didn't you? Huh? You know why? Can you get that definition? So we can bring that out, because it's very important since it's going out in the airways and people are invading our means of teaching. But read this so you understand why he skipped that word AMEN. It's very important that y'all see this, because a lot of people don't know this. And it's like, they expose BAAL means LORD on jeopardy. Come on. They're bringing it out. Now let's look at why he didn't say AMEN, and we shouldn't be saying it at the end of your prayers. Did we say it? We ain't say it at the end of the prayer. I ain't gonna never say it. But read this.
This is EOHT.info. It says, in the Ptolemaic period, Alexander the Great tried to mold Persian, Egyptian, and Greek religions into one new religion.
So y'all know Alexander the Greek is the first emperor of the Greek Empire. He took down the Persian Media Empire. You can read about him in First Maccabees 1:1. Okay, read.
Alexander the Great tried to mold Persian, Egyptian, and Greek religions into one new religion by blending Zeus with Amenra to make the god Zeus Amen.
Now, most people didn't know that. Right? So I asked, what's Zeus' last name? Most people didn't know that he had a last name. They just know, right? Zeus. They just know what. Even in Spanish, you say Jesus, hey, Zeus, right? Is that right or right? That's what he said, right? Think about it. I mean, they real slick how they doing things, but we just, don't want to think. We don't be analytical thinkers. Y'all gotta be analytical thinkers, man. It's gonna tell them time you ain't gonna do nothing but have to think to make it through this Jacob's trouble, man. And now is the time to realize, okay, well, what have they done? They done that, I know that. He only reigned for 12 years. And within the 12 years, he made sure that their number one God, Zeus, was right there with Amen. So they know you ain't gonna say at the end of your prayer Zeus, but you saying Amen. You've been programmed to say Amen. It means what? What do it mean? What they say it mean? So be it. So be it, right? But think about that. That hippie, man. When I asked brothers, what does it mean? Y'all said so be it. They ain't saying like that. So be it. What do it mean, brother? So be it. Brother, what does Amen mean? So be it. I'm like, dang, that's kind of. I couldn't get no humility out of that. You ask the Most High for whatever you desire to have Him to give to you or bring to you, and you telling Him, so be it. Like, you heard what I said. You can try to make it any way you want to. But the fact of the matter is, read that again.
It says, in the Ptolemaic period, Alexander the Great tried to mold Persian, Egyptian, and Greek religions into one new religion. By blending Zeus with Amenra.
So he tried to blend Zeus with Amenra. All the way back to the Egyptian number one God. Idol. Read.
To make the God Zeus Amen.
You can't get no clearer than that, y'all. So when y'all been saying it, you still giving homage to their God. I mean, they real slick with this. That's why you gotta understand, man. Ezekiel 39:23. You gotta understand what they've done and what they know. If you don't know what they know, then hey, you just going around saying, following the suit what everybody else do. What's that?
It's the definition of Amen in the Smith's Bible Dictionary.
Does it coincide with what we just went over? What it say?
The mysterious and Egyptian divinity whose name occurs in that of Noamon. Amen was one of the 8 idols of the first order of the chief of the triad of thieves. He was worshipped at the city of Amenra, or Amen, the sun.
S-U-N?
No, Amenra, or Amen, the sun.
Sun God. Right. But it had nothing to do with Zeus. You just went back to Amenra from the Egyptian God. That Alexander tried to, combine with Zeus. You came up with Zeus, Amen. But we're talking about Zeus right now because they took the Egyptian God. They came way after the Egyptians. So now most people don't know. That's what I'm saying. The topic is Zeus. They took that God from the Egyptian, and they took the Persian God. But you see, they ain't saying about the Persian God, did they? They ain't said about the Persian God, did they? You need to read it again. They ain't said about the Persian God. They took that Amenra and they gave it to Zeus, right? To come up with Amen. So now this is after, way after AMENRA. What I'm trying to show people is, you go back there, you take them back there, then okay, well, they'll never know about that. They forget about ZEUS.
Gone.
Because now you took them to the Egyptian God, right? And that's not what it's saying there. We're talking about ZEUS is modern times, way after the Egyptians. You know what I mean? You have the Egyptians, the Assyrians, the Babylonians, the Persian Medes, then the Greeks. And the Greeks came into power. What they do, they look back there at the ancient Egyptians' God, and they came up with their own God, who was ZEUS. They named them AMEN. And people calling on them and don't realize it. That's the point that we're trying to bring out, man. It's very important. You know, where you at?
Ezekiel 39:23.
Read that.
Ezekiel 39:23. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity.
So the heathen, all these heathen nations know that we're in captivity for our iniquity, man. For breaking the Most High's commandments, breaking the Most High's laws. Don't get it twisted. Is the Most High a liar? Right. He said that he didn't know that we were in captivity for our iniquity. Read.
Because they trespassed against me.
Because we broke the laws of the Most High. Now they're saying that you ain't even got to keep the laws. All you got to do is have faith in the Mashayach Yahawashi. Your faith makes you a children. The children makes them the children of Israel. They grafted in with us, with their believing in Jesus Christ. Come on. We got to work hard as ever coming back and see all the things that we done been through. See that things that we did. And they done done worse than us. But yet still, they gonna just come into the kingdom, throw into the kingdom. They ain't keep no laws. They ain't gotta do nothing. Come on, man. That makes sense. That makes no sense. That's why they saying what? What it say?
And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, because they trespassed against me.
Because we broke the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments. Read.
Therefore hid I my face from them and gave them into the hand of their enemies.
He gave us into the hand of who?
Their enemies.
Our enemies, not our friends, but our enemies. Come on.
So fell they all by the sword.
We fell by the sword, man. Read.
According to their uncleanness.
Our uncleanness.
And according to their transgressions.
According to our transgressions. Read.
Have I done unto them.
Have I done unto them. Read.
And hid my face from them.
And hid his face from us, man. We ain't do what he said do. And more, I see that you have these so-called Christian apologetics trying to come up against us and trying to get our people back to the Most High, man. What's wrong with being righteous? What's wrong with doing what's right? What's wrong with having a relationship with the Most High? This is what we're doing. How you gonna come back to the Most High? You know, Israel, now what? Now what? You're Israelite, now what? You still don't know the Most High. That's why we in captivity. They know we in captivity because we don't still know the Most High. So what they gonna do? Their whole objective, like I'm saying, is to keep us from the Most High. Y'all gotta hear what I'm saying. For real. That's their whole objective, because they know we're in the captivity for our iniquity. So they're gonna continue to have us continue to break the laws of the Most High. Like I said, what religion is keeping the laws of the Most High? The moral laws, civil laws, dietary laws, ceremonial laws. None of them. You see what we're requiring to Ezra to do? To do what? In Nehemiah, the 8th chapter. Go back there. You see what we're requiring to for Ezra to do? We ain't doing that. What people come up to us and say, crying to us, man, teach us the law. Tell us the law. We want to know the law of the Most High. This 2025, where that's at? Huh? Think about it. We got moral laws, civil laws, dietary laws, ceremonial laws. That the Most High wrote with what?
His finger.
His finger. You think it's not important? They trying to tell you that it don't matter. It don't matter. You know, they giving the Most High their middle finger. That's what's going on. I can't put it no clearer than that. And that's what Israel's doing too. If you ain't coming back to the Most High, you ain't talk about him. You ain't deal with him. Come on. We ain't rise. How we gonna rise if we ain't talk about the Most High? And we ain't exalting him. His name is jealous. Like he tell you, show you what he told Ezra? You love Israel more than me?
God.
He came something that nobody could do. Do this. You can do this. Hey, show me. You can do this. Do what I can do. I do what I can do.
God.
Can you do this? No. We can't. Certain things we can't do.
God.
Come on. Read.
Nehemiah 8:1. And all the people gathered themselves together as one man into the street that was before the water gate, and they spake unto Ezra the scribe.
Now, you was already past that. You was already down. Ezra's.
Oh,
Go to verse 5.
Okay, come.
Yeah.
Ezra, Nehemiah 8:5. And Ezra opened the book in the sight of all the people.
He opened a book of the law in the sight of all the people. Read.
For he was above all the people.
He was standing on a podium. Come on.
And when he opened it, all the people stood up. And Ezra blessed the Most High, the great power. And all the people answered with lifting up their hands, and they bowed their heads and worshiped the Most High with their faces to the ground.
That's right, man. They stuck that in there. We ain't say that. We don't say that.
God.
Con?
God.
Now that we understand how they put it in there, why should we be saying what they put in there to have us call on who? Spell it.
I
Don't say it.
A-M-E-N.
Huh?
A-M-E-N.
No.
Z-E-U-S.
Say it.
Z-E-U-S.
Z-U-S. Con.
God.
That came, that's what I was trying to explain to you. That came after A-M-E-N, huh? Nobody know that Z-U-S is A-M-E-N. That's the last name. And you're still trying to take them back to the Egyptian captivity. Egyptians. You know, what we're trying to show you is Z-E-U-S, last name is A-M-E-N.
God.
Now, who print the Bibles?
So-called white.
No, the Egyptians, right? Come on, man. What are you talking about? The Egyptians print the Bibles. What people print the Bibles? Publish the Bibles. Now, who?
Oh, Esau.
Esau, the Edomites, right? So who's their number one God? Huh? Who's their number one God?
Z-E-U-S.
Z-U-S. That's the number one God. Z-U-S. And we spell it. The reason why we spell it, it's the reason why we spell it. Get that out so they'll know in the law. It's very important. You know, we're not just, all praise to the Most High and, we are wrong in even spelling it, Most High, about Mashayach Yahawashi. But that's the only way that we're going to get to the cross. You know what I mean?
Exodus 23:13. And in all things that I've said unto you, be circumspect.
I mean, to be cautious. Be very cautious. Pay attention, read.
And make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth.
Neither let it be heard out of their mouth, man. Name of these other gods, man. That's why we're spelling it. We're not just saying you got to stop saying these. And that's a God. Their God, they put in the Bible. They put L-O-R-D in the Bible, all throughout the Bible, which represents, L-O-R-D represents, L-O-R-D represents
B-A-A-L.
B-A-A-L. Kind. Do y'all understand? Y'all must don't know that, right? Y'all believe that or no? Huh? I know, because you said it, but I'm saying nobody else responded. So I'm saying, do y'all believe that?
Yeah.
This is very important because, even Esau telling you straight up on Jeopardy, they ain't say, what's another name for the number one Canaan, the number one Canaan God, B-A-A-L? They said, what's the name for the number one Canaanite God, L-O-R-D? Straight up. Can't get no clearer than that. And the man said, what? B-A-A-L. Just like that. They know. These are the things that you got to look at, man. That we got to change, man. It's about changing, man. We don't have to say that.
Can I put it on the big screen? What you just talked about? I got it. The video she sent me.
Say again?
The Jeopardy. Can I put it on the screen?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Put it on the screen. I'm saying it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Screen share.
There's that music on there?
Yeah,
Huh?
That music was on
It was already on there. It's gonna play again.
there? Let me play it again.
The four-letter name of a chief Canaanite god means Lord. What's that? Yes, the four-letter name of a chief Canaanite god means what's that? Yes, the four-letter name of a chief Canaanite god means
Do it again. Now let me get it. One more time for me.
The four-letter name of a chief Canaanite god means Lord. What's that? Yes, the four-letter name of a chief Canaanite god means Lord. What's that? Yes, the four-letter name of a chief Canaanite god means yes.
See, there it is. Yeah.
Shalawam. So I did get you sent me that through Instagram. So I didn't get back to you, but since we're here, I wanted to bring it out and see, what I the issue that I have with it.
Sure.
Just simply because if the question read Lord means the name, then I would agree. But it's saying the name. But the question was, this is the four-letter name of a chief Canaanite god, means Lord. And I felt like those are two different things. One is title, one is Lord, because even when we use the tetragram, with Yahweh, the tetragram, for us, that's the name that represents the title. Whereas with the Canaanites, Baal represents their God. So when the Most High say, Lord of Lord, King of Kings, God of God, he's established himself to be above all the gods that Israel was accustomed to, even from Egypt. Let them know that I'm above all your powers or your gods.
But we're talking about the when you look at BAAL, this is Donovan Bible Dictionary.
You got that? You got it?
I got a king.
Yeah. I mean, it's clear. Hey, you could look up any Bible dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
It don't say what it means.
Okay.
You got it? You got it right there?
No, you got it.
You got it? You got it? Well, okay. I mean, I looked it up in the New English Bible Dictionary, same thing. And no word is before BAA. Is it that you know of? No word is before that. So what does it say in this dictionary? What does it say?
Donovan Compact Bible Dictionary, BAAL LORD.
That's what it means. So that's basically what it is that's what they believe in. So that's why you can look at, you see the footage of we can talk about this, once we finish the class, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, come.
Okay, let's go back to Nehemiah 8. And jump to verse 8.
Nehemiah 8 and 8. So they read in the book of the law of the Most High distinctly and gave the sense.
So they read in the book of the Most High, the law of the Most High distinctly and gave the sense. Meaning that's why you have a brother reading, then the brother gives the understanding, right? Read.
And caused them to understand the reading.
And caused them to understand the reading. What are they reading? What are they reading?
The law.
You raise your hand when you speaking. That's you raise your hand when you speaking. You give them the answers, you pretty much know the answers. I want to make sure everybody else know. Because once you say the answer, then everybody else say, okay, well, I ain't got to participate because you won't answer all the questions.
I'm being quiet.
You won't answer all the questions. So
I'm gonna be quiet now.
everybody just kick back and just wait on you to answer. Ain't nobody participated at all. Go ahead. But they read in the book of the law distinctly and gave a sense and caused them to understand the reading. It's very important about the law because get Job 28:28. It's just very important that we understand the law because when you understand the law, understand this. Gathering information brings forth knowledge. And once you gather this information, to apply this knowledge that has been gathered, then you get wisdom. That's wisdom, application of the knowledge that has been gathered together to bring forth how you apply it in your life. And once you apply this knowledge in your life, you get wisdom. And then with all that you get understanding. From this wisdom, and from what it says that I'm looking at here, from them going over the law with the people that they required Israel to go over. Now read this.
Job 28 and 28. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Most High, that is wisdom.
Fear of the Most High also is wisdom. Be afraid to be scared of the Most High is wisdom. You know, people talking about reverence him. They ain't reverence the Most High. I say, okay, show him to me. You know, show him in the Bible. When you're going to talk about the Most High, you have to show me the Most High in the Bible. Scripture after scripture, precept after precept after precept after precept after precept. Now he's talking to Israel. I'm talking about him alone. Like the Most High is a man of war. The Most High is his name. I kill, I'll make alive. I wound, I heal, right? That's the Most High. Come on, read.
And to depart from evil is understanding.
See that? To depart from evil is understanding. So what are they giving them? What do they want? What the people asking Ezra to give them? The what? No. What are you asking them to give them? First and foremost, the law. And once they get the law, then they can do what? Have understanding that what they'll be able to do.
And to depart from evil is understanding.
They'll be able to depart from evil. You with it? You see it? So that's why they were required for Ezra to give them the law. So they can depart from evil. Like we got to look at how we are to depart from evil. If you don't want to, it's okay. It's all right. But I know in my spirit right now, I know I'm challenging everybody. Point blank, man. I'm challenging the leaders. If you're not a leader, I'm not challenging you. But if you got a leader, tell your leader. Straight up. That's where we at. Because junk of trouble is coming. And everybody has to go through the same thing. But some people got to go through a lot because they're going to be hard-headed, stiff-necked, rebellious. They don't want to listen. And they're going to do the same thing that we always done. And we end up in captivity, slavery, and bondage over and over again. The righteous and the wicked. I don't care how much you think we are up. We ain't nothing as we ought to be. None of us. We all have sinned. And that's what the prophet said, man. So the best we can, man, we got to try our best to not offend the Most High. You better look at my lesson I did on Hosea 5:15. It'll bring some understanding to you, boy. You just said, I'm going to go to my place until we acknowledge our offense. If you ain't thought about offending the Most High, then you ain't rolling with him. Point blank. We offend the Most High from the garden. He said, all you need is me. Then what we do? We need a king because these other nations got a king. Say, I'm your king. You don't need nobody. All you need is me. And what we say, we want to be like them. Nowadays, okay, look, I want you to change. When Mashayach came and said, hey, you got to change. You got to be born again. You got to change. Why you can't change? Because you're the same people that said, crucify him, put him up, put him on, let his blood be on us and on our children. So you got those children that's right here now. No matter how you look at it. Don't find a way to not do what he say do. We always been dealing with this all our life, man. Straight up. Read.
Nehemiah.
Mm-hmm.
Nehemiah 8 and 9. I'll read 8 again. So they read in the book of the law of the Most High distinctly and gave the sense and caused them to understand the reading.
It caused them to understand the reading. One read and one give understanding. This is our culture. I don't mind when them call us a cult, because cult come out of what? Culture. Understand this. Our culture. This is what we did in our culture. That's what we talking about. Read.
And Nehemiah, which is the Teshatha, and Ezra the priest, the scribe, and the Levites that taught the people, said unto all the people, this day is holy unto the Most High, your power.
This day is holy unto the Most High, our power, man. You got the feast of the blowing of the trumpets and the new moon. 2 holy days. Read.
Mourn not, nor weep, for all the people wept.
See that they crying. They had to feel something and know that they had sinned. Knowing that they had done wrong. Not trying to justify whatever they did or however they rolling. They felt something. So they crying. The people crying, they weeping. That's the only time the Most High have mercy on us. He don't have mercy on us, thinking we all this and all that. We ain't nothing. As we ought to be. Or prove that you something before the Most High. Go to the throne of the Most High and say, he got to save you. For who you think you are. And you ain't got to change. But Mashayach Yahawashi.
Mashayach Yahawashi.
That's what we talk about, Kai. Yeah. Read.
For all the people wept when they heard the words of the law.
See that? They crying when they heard the words of the law, man. They felt that. If you ain't crying, if you don't feel something, if you prideful, you ain't gonna feel nothing. You got prideful people, they ain't gonna feel nothing. And all this is because we offended the Most High. You gotta look at that, man. He said, I'm gonna hide my face from you. And the nations know that he hid his face from us. Why? Because we broke his laws. That's why they crying. Because they know that they broke the laws. They know they was evil. And now they seeing, wow, I did all this. And we gotta look at this, man. How you gonna make it to the kingdom and you ain't looking, examining yourself to tear yourself apart? To know we ain't nothing as we ought to be. And find out all the things that we need to do so we don't offend the Most High. What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong with that, man. When the nations know that they're going to do everything to have us continue to offend the Most High. If you want to continue, go ahead. I'm not. I ain't got no time for it right now. Real. Read, man.
Verse 10. Then he said unto them, go your way, eat the fat, and drink the sweet, and send portions unto them from whom nothing is prepared.
Hey, give to the ones that don't have anything prepared. You know, feast and give to those that have nothing that's prepared, man. Read.
For this day is holy unto our power.
This day is holy unto our power, man. You know, read.
Neither be ye sorry.
Don't be sorry. He said, hey, don't be weeping. Don't be sorry. Read.
For the joy of Yahweh is your strength.
That the joy of the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yahweh is our strength, man. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Read.
So the Levites stilled all the people, saying, hold your peace.
He said, hold your peace, man. Settle down. Read.
For the day is holy.
This day is holy. Read.
Neither be ye grieved.
Neither be sad. Don't be sad. Neither be grieved. Because we're crying. Men, women, everybody crying. They crying. Once somebody start crying, everybody start crying. Realize, dang, you know, when you look at, hey, what's the judgment? They're looking at that judgment. Fearing the Most High. The beginning of wisdom, right? They're looking at that, man. Wow, we've done this, we've done that. You gotta consider this, man. Any way, shape, or form, man, not to offend the Most High. Period. Read.
And all the people went their way to eat and to drink and to send portions and to make great mirth, because they had understood the words that were declared unto them.
That's right, man. Start having a good time, man. Eating, you know, we love to feast. eating very well, you know, and just sending portions to those that didn't have. That's something that we got to look at too, you know. Beautiful, man. Get Psalm 81. So that's the beginning of street teaching and showing you how to do it. And also, the Feast of Trumpets is when it was. Feast of the Blowing of the Trumpets is when it was. Read Psalm 81.
Psalms.
You read verse 3.
Start verse 3.
Verse 3.
Psalms 81 and 3. Blow up the trumpet in the new moon, in the time appointed, on our solemn feast day.
Right, so it say blow up the trumpet on the new moon. That's what we're doing. This is 7th month. The first day is the new moon, and also the blowing of the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets. Read.
For this was a statute for Israel and a law of the power of Jacob.
This is a statute for Israel and a law of the power of Jacob. Not the power of any other nation, but the power of Jacob, our forefather. That's it. Why didn't say the power of anybody? Everybody. You ever seen that? It's not there. The power of Jacob. But everybody want to be the power of Jacob. They want to be a power of Jacob, but they don't want to be Jacob. They want to get the rewards that we're gonna get, but they don't want to go through what we went through and what we got to go through. You don't say that. It don't say that what is it? Where does it say in the Bible Esau's trouble? When the Bible would say Elam's trouble.
Not there.
What about Ham's trouble?
Not there.
Surely Ammon and Moab's trouble.
Nope.
What about Ishmael's trouble? But it say Jacob's trouble.
Come on.
Yeah, man. And this is the last trouble we got to go through. We just got to endure, man, to the end to be saved. Point blank. And the best way we could do it is to come back to the Most High and look at any way, shape, or form that we can stop offending Him. So we can turn His face to us and love us again. You love everybody just because we learning this truth, man. Whatever. You think if you want to, but understand, man, He got principles. His name is jealous. Straight up. And anything that come before Him that they don't put in this Bible that you ain't really looked at, they put in there, man, we got to look at it. Who created the word God? Esau. Dog is God spelled backwards. We call him dog. They took dog and they spelled it backwards. It's a Germanic word, man. I mean, it is what it is. So now we got to look at, okay, well, who put it in the Bible? Jake? Ammon? Surely the Chinese did, right?
No.
Who set themselves up to be the Most High in picture form?
Esau.
What about Mashayach Yahawashi?
Esau.
The 12 tribes of Israel.
Esau.
What about the apostles?
Esau.
See? I mean, it's still coming back to them. Every single time, man. Yeah, man. So here we are, man. Enjoying our first day of the 7th month. Read on, huh?
It says,
verse 4 again, because you got to understand this, man.
Psalms 81 and 4. For this was a statute for Israel.
This is a statute for Israel. It didn't say nobody else, right? So we asked him, are you keeping the new moon? What's that? But you're a Christian. You believe in the Bible. Don't you follow what the Most High say we're supposed to do? Since you want to be grafted into Israel, should they be doing this?
Right.
There are some that are doing it, you know what I mean? But at the same time, they don't like us. You know, that's wrong, man. Read.
And a law of the power of Jacob.
And a law, that's a law that the Most High wrote with what? His finger. Go ahead.
Verse 5. This He ordained in Joseph for a testimony when he went out through the land of Egypt, where I heard a language that I understood not.
So he went to the land of Egypt, said where he heard a language that he understood not. Come on, man. Now they saying, whatever. Most I said he what?
Where I heard a language that I understood not.
He don't care about what they say, but he said a language that he didn't understand, man. Because you know it came down to change all the languages of the nations. Gave them all them nations different languages so they couldn't communicate with each other. Tower of Babel. You don't care nothing about these other nations. You already said all nations before Mars nothing. But now they want to be something. All of a sudden. Like I said, well, we something in slavery? Was we getting quoted John 3:16 every day in slavery? What about Galatians? Surely Galatians 3:28.
Right.
Come on, no, man. Y'all know what doing that. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Whoever believe in him to not perish but have everlasting life. They probably did it and say, hey, you serve us, and then you got heaven. You're gonna go to heaven and you're gonna be glorious in heaven somewhere. That's what they taught us. Anything. Here we are now, huh?
Are they going to power?
If
they're going to power, right?
Yeah. God, I mean, it is what it is. So here we are looking at coming back to the Most High. Get that Hosea 5:15 for me before we get out of here, because it's very important before we end, so we know we have a feeling of what we have done to offend the Most High, man. He turned his face away from him. He even know this. That's why we have to find any way, means, and shape, or form not to offend him. We just talking about a few things here, but read that.
Hosea 5:15. I will go and return to my place.
So they're gonna go and return to his place. Read.
Till they acknowledge their offense.
We gotta look at that. We gotta look at any way, shape, or form that we offend the Most High, because the heathen know we offended him, and he turned his face away from us. He gave us into their hands. And as long as they can keep us in their hands, they know that the Most High ain't sending Mashayach Yahawashi back to this earth. They know that we don't develop a relationship with the Most High. When I told you all them different holy days of days that we call, that we gonna honor, that we got the victory over who?
The enemy.
Over who? No, over who? The 5 times we have these, like the Feast of Dedication.
Esau.
Huh? Come on, we all knew that.
Oh yeah.
Y'all never got that fast? Come on. Every single day that we say we gonna honor, he was the first one trying to kill us, trying to wipe us out. Who was it?
Amalek.
Esau.
That's all right. That's my brother. But Amalek is who?
Esau.
But it wasn't always Amalek. All of them, together, man. They all come together, and the nations join together with them. And our nation joined together with them. I'm seeing this. I'm out there in the streets. I'm dealing with I'm dealing with people that's dealing in a different way. And it's just all over the world, man. I'm dealing with somebody in Africa right now, man. It's like the mindset is how you turn people's minds from being programmed. If you ain't really dealing with that consistently, you might not know, man. But I know read this.
Hosea 5:15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
Till we acknowledge our offense, man. Most of the time, I'm going to my place. Read.
And seek my face.
Why you gotta seek his face? He turn his face away from us. So how you gonna make him? What's your method of getting him to turn his face toward us? You gotta have some kind of method. You gotta precept, give me some precepts, breakdowns, whatever. This breakdown, that breakdown, to get the Most High to turn his face to us without offending him. Read.
In their affliction.
In what?
In their affliction.
Sound like a lot of Jacob's trouble to me. What'd he say?
In their affliction, they will seek me early.
Yeah, they're gonna seek him early. We gonna seek him early, man. Everybody have to go through it. Give me Job 5:17. We're gonna end on this. Everybody don't have to go through it.
Job 5:17. Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High correcteth. Therefore, despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty.
So therefore, hey, you're gonna go through something. Happy is the man who the Most High do what? Corrective, man. Go ahead.
For he maketh sore and bindeth up. He woundeth, and his hands make whole. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles.
He's gonna deliver those that tapped into him and what?
In 6 troubles.
And this is Jacob's trouble. He talking about 6 troubles. To us. Come on.
Yeah. In 7, there shall no evil touch thee.
See that? Some of us, 7, ain't no evil gonna touch them. If you get in touch with the Most High, you have a relationship with him and stop doing what? Offending him. Right? Go ahead.
In famine.
In famine. Food shortage. That's coming. Big time. In famine, read.
He shall redeem thee from death.
He gonna redeem us from death. Only some of us, read.
And in war.
And in war. They talk about racial wars. They blaming us for whatever happened. We had nothing to do with it. We had nothing to do with it. They talking about racial wars behind anything. Y'all gotta pay attention, man. And the Bible says it's gotta happen. It's gonna happen regardless. We can't stop it. Huh? Yeah.
But they ain't gonna win at the end.
Yeah, we know. We know what the end is gonna be. Come. Read.
And in war.
And in war.
From the power of the sword.
Hey, and somebody have to deal with fighting this war. You're gonna be redeemed from the power of the sword, man. Come on, read.
Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue.
Scourge of the tongue, whatever they saying about us, you ain't got to hear it. Read.
Neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh.
Neither shall you be afraid of destruction when it cometh, man. Read.
At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh.
Destruction and famine, some of us gonna be able to laugh, man. Don't that sound great? But how you gonna laugh if you still offending the Most High? You ain't looking at what do I have to do so I don't offend him? Read.
Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth.
Neither shall you be afraid of the beasts. The beasts gonna be eating people up too, man. They're gonna be killing people. They're gonna be hungry. They're gonna be eating famine. They ain't got nothing to eat either. They're gonna be eating people, man. They're gonna be tearing people up, man. Read.
For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee.
This is what we want to be, man. This I want to be here. Y'all want to be here?
Mashayach
Yahawashi, man. You gotta work to get here, man. That's what it's about. Read.
And thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be in peace, and thou shalt visit thy habitation, and shall not sin.
Shall not what?
And shall not sin.
And what's sin? Transgression of the Most High's laws and commandments. Right. So we got to look at as much as we can of what has been done to us from slavery to now, and the things that they have. You know, we got the Negro Bible. You know what's missing? Mostly out of that Bible? The commandments, right? The laws. That's why it's so easy for us not to follow the laws. We've been programmed. You know, we ain't under the law. What they say, we ain't under the law because the laws are not in the Negro Bible. They're the Jesus laws. You can eat anything you want to. You can do whatever you want to do. They took all that away from us. We don't know anything about moral law, civil law, dietary law, ceremonial. They took all that away from us. So here it is. We coming in these last days. I don't know if y'all realize this. We coming in these last days, bringing forth the Most High's law, telling we got to come back to the Most High, showing our people how we got to come back to the Most High. That's contrary to everything that they stand on.
Right? Definitely.
You understand? That's why we number one. And don't get it twisted. Yeah.
Christians teach that the law's done away with.
Please speak up a little bit.
These Christians teach that the law's done away with.
And
all you do is call the name of Christ and you be saved.
Yeah. Yeah.
I talked to my auntie about that, and I let my auntie know about what's going on in the last days. And she was talking about all I need to do is believe in white Jesus, like some Walt Disney picture, like Jiminy Cricket, like sprinkling, twinkling of white Jesus in your eyes. And I let her know, you talking about you believe in the Son of the Most High, but the Son of the Most High told you to watch. And the only way you can watch is by keeping the laws, so that you could get a good understanding, so you can understand the prophecies of what's going on in the last days. That's one thing that I understood, is that a lot of these slave plantation Christians don't understand prophecy because they don't keep the laws.
You're not taught the laws. You're taught they're not under the law. You can eat blood. You got a Christian sanity person say what? You can eat blood and people.
As long as you don't
Christianity.
kill the person.
Huh?
As long as you don't kill the person.
As long as you don't kill the person.
Right.
So you're gonna eat
that
their
person
flesh.
had already died.
Huh?
That person had already died.
Or if they had already died, then you
Of
can,
its own.
you can
That's crazy.
drink the blood, you can eat the person. As long as they already died.
Yep, and it's all lawful.
Why don't they go over
It's all
Jeffrey
lost.
Dahmer's house?
See?
Jeffrey Dahmer's house.
That's Esau.
See? I mean,
I didn't believe when I heard that.
Was it even
Hey.
like this?
Ain't no more Jeffrey Dahmer anymore.
No,
Come
Don't you
on.
remember when Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Oh, man.
But that's real, huh?
Sick.
You know, they got a book out how to cook Negro.
How to cook Negro.
Yeah.
See?
They got a book out how to cook Negro.
That's why I say it's very important that we fit in Job 5:19 down. You know? That's what this is all about, man. Because Revelation 12 and 17, read that up. This is what the devil know, man. Y'all better understand, man. We these last days, man. We can go on and on about what they plan on doing, because this is all in the Bible, what they plan on doing. That's why we gotta have a relationship with the Most High. He the only one gonna protect us, and they're gonna say, hey, they're gonna challenge our faith in the Most High. Read that.
Revelations 12:17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
So that dragon is the Satan, the serpent, the devil, the beast, Esau, the Edomites, was wroth with we, the children of Israel. We that
And went to make war with the remnant of her
went
seed.
to make war with the remnant of her seed, man. That's the remnant. That's the 1/3. That's us. Because we're the ones, read,
Which keep the commandments of the Most High.
which keep what?
The commandments of the Most High.
What people on this earth talking about keeping the commandments of the Most High? Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, nobody but who?
The Israelites.
Israelites, man. Y'all see this? Yeah. Those that keep the commandments of the Most High and what?
And have the testimony of Mashayach Yahawashi.
The true testimony of a Mashayach Yahawashi. That's why he leaving. That's why he said, it's real, man. Ezekiel 35:5, man. You don't be a part of this, but some of us got to be, man. Read that.
Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword.
When?
In the time of their calamity.
In the time of our calamity, when?
In the time that their iniquity had an end.
Y'all hear this? Going to time of our iniquity, wickedness going to have an end. And the devil know he got a short time coming down with much wrath on those that keep the commandments of the Most High and have a testimony of a Mashayach Yahawashi. So when our iniquity have an end, here they go. Doing what? Killing us. Read.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Most High, I will prepare thee unto blood.
You're going to prepare them unto blood, man. Read.
And blood shall pursue thee.
And blood going to pursue them. Read.
Since thou hast not hated blood.
If they ain't hated blood, come on.
Even blood shall pursue thee.
Even blood going to pursue them, man. Straight up. Yeah.
And that's happening right now because of what happened with that situation.
Right, it's gonna be worse than that though, because it's gonna come a time when they're gonna do what they're gonna do to Israel. Most gonna see he gonna send the last savior. Who the last savior?
Mashayach Yahawashi.
Mashayach Yahawashi. Khan.
Yeah.
When he come, man, he come to judge and make war, man, and set righteousness on this earth. What's wrong with being righteous? What's wrong with being right? What's wrong with being righteous? Nothing, right?
Nothing.
All right. That's it. Let's turn this off. Let's get the Most High a hand. Come on. Let's clap it up for the Most High. Wow, Mashayach Yahawashi and Yasharallah. Time. All right. Shalawam, everyone. The water for joining us.